All right.
Hi, Mom. So,
Hi, Kayla.
I know we talked about climate change, but
Mhm.
I have some things that I want to clear up because could you hold that right there? Okay, because there are some things that I told you that were either wrong or I didn't entirely know or I didn't know at all. So I just want to clear those things up with you really quick. So first of all, you asked about the difference between climate change and global warming, and they're interlinked, but they actually are not the same thing. So climate change refers not only to global changes in temperature, but also to changes in wind, precipitation, the length of seasons, as well as the strength and frequency of extreme weather events like droughts and floods, while global warming is used to describe the current increase in the Earth's average temperature. Okay. So climate change is a little bit broader, and global warming is much smaller. So global warming is what causes climate change, and they are not the same thing. So if you talk about climate change, you're going to be referring to something much bigger than just global warming. Okay. If that makes sense. And then you also asked about the difference between climate and weather, and I just want to clarify that weather is short-term conditions of the atmosphere, and then climate is the average daily weather for an extended period of time at a certain location. So those two things are different. And you asked about hurricanes and if global warming is the reason there aren't more hurricanes occurring. And I did some research, and it says that there's actually not enough evidence to link global warming and an increase in hurricanes, but the intensity of the storms can be linked to warming because intensity is strongly linked to the temperatures of the oceans, which have gone up as a result of warming. So because the oceans are warmer, it makes the storms more intense. I can actually show you a graph. So this is the frequency of storms in the past 100 years or so. And while they have gone up, this cannot necessarily be linked to global warming. There's a chance that it's because there's more storm monitoring and there's more effective storm monitoring. So it's not it's not fair to link them together, but you can link the intensity because temperature and intensity go along with each other. Okay. So wanted to clear that up. Okay, and then there was something that I said that was wrong, but you were asking about precipitation, and global warming leads to more precipitation, but also more evapotranspiration and evaporation, which causes drier condition and more drought. So you were asking about like arid climates and like does it make things drier? And so to fix that question, more evapotranspiration and evaporation causes drier conditions and more drought. Not based on what I said, which I said it was because it causes more extreme weather, which is not accurate. Okay. So, there's that. Oh, and then the last thing that you asked about was the effects of climate change on the Great Lakes in the Midwest, because you were like, I don't live near an ocean, I don't live in Antarctica. So, did some research on that. In the Great Lakes region, there will be changes in the range and distribution of certain fish species, increased invasive species and harmful blooms of algae, and declining beach health. Ice cover declines will lengthen the commercial navigation season, which is not necessarily a bad thing. And then the effects of climate change in the Midwest region, there's a decreased agricultural productivity, change in composition of forests, increased public health risks due to increased heat wave intensity, increased humidity, and degraded air and water quality. I typed that wrong. Oops. And negative impacts on transportation, agriculture, human health, and infrastructure due to increased flooding and precipitation. Wow. So that just kind of proves that even if you don't live in an area where you think you're going to be affected by it, it's still possible to have some really severe effects because those things can really affect the economy and the health and the lives of the people here. So it's important to keep in mind that climate change can reach farther than just one specific area.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks,
so
Kayla.
Just wanted to clarify that. Clear things up. If you have any other questions, let's chat sometime.
Okay. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh boy.